save my dread look. Other people's gonna come out. This looks nasty right there. I think I saved it so it won't fall out. They put bacteria on my ass at night, and so I have to keep my head covered. Because they be putting bacteria on people at night. So that's another thing to regularly put out here. Keep your head covered at night. You do these sunglasses, you see my eyes are kind of swelled up because it's something in the air. Once again, something in the air. My eyes are swollen and watery real bad. Congestion real bad. Sinus infection. So you do need stuff for sinus infection, eye infection, and then the sunglasses. Don't forget to use sunglasses. Very, very important. A lot of people using coolers. There's a bit of a problem with that. We're going through a cooler war about these coolers, so I'm not sure what to say about that. I've tried 2-3 times. I told y'all to get coolers, and they're not letting it go through. I'm thinking because they want you to look like a bum. That's why they don't let the coolers go through. With a lot of bags. There's someone doing that because there was somebody doing that to me in the U.S. It's Nicki Minaj, because I remember she was doing that to me in the U.S. with the wheelchair. Remember, she kept getting my wheelchairs taken, saying I didn't need a wheelchair. So she was doing that in the U.S. as well. So it's a war, because I know I went to war with her in New York, in Michigan, in Delaware, and then in Washington about that wheelchair. She had that wheelchair taken about 4 or 5 times. That's her doing it. So my suggestion is you boycott that bitch. Don't listen to her music. Do not support her and speak against her, because she likes to make people look like a bum with a bunch of bags. The bag lady. I'd have been in the store 3 times trying to get a cooler to keep my stuff, contained, so it looks okay and I don't have to struggle with it. This bitch done shut me down I don't know how many times, her and Ashley. So, and some people, you just gotta go to war with them. You just gotta keep trying. And I know with that wheelchair war, shit, I had to get about 4 or 5 wheelchairs. She had to take it several times. So I'm hoping that they just eradicate her estate. I asked for them to sign her estate over to me because she gave me so many problems. MA has started, a lot of stuff with Ashley Mills, but I just asked them to go after her record label. Just go after her label. She a clone of my mom, So, and she helped me out with Tiffany. So I'm like, just go after her label, And just keep them people off the property as much as you can, because they have started a lot of problems. So they can stay in the music game. And, Nikki's just a robot. She ain't even a real fucking person. She's a robot performing for Jenny. Her and Jenny just did a song. So you'd be surprised how Asians are, in the midst of shit, you can't even see them. You can't see them. They don't show themselves. That's why I said they're pretty much the same as blacks. They're not that much different than black people. You'll see how they always in the midst of black people affairs and lifestyle and ongoings, and they just keep themselves hidden. They hide behind black people that look Asian is what it is. That's their way of infiltrating and, getting in with the black race, doing what blacks do, and having their little black life without actually having to live the actual life. That's how they kind of get in without having to actually be black. They create these black clones of themselves and just send their clones out for them. I know it sounds stupid, but that's what Asian people do. They hide behind these black clones and different blacks that they created in a lab somewhere in Cambodia, Japan, Korea. Some, very few created in China. The ones created in China are the most dangerous ones. Okay, and so yeah, that's what I be trying to tell people about Asians. Like, you think Asians are all about Asians, but they're not. They like to intermix with different races in different ways. And the way that they intermix with the black race is they create clones of themselves that look black and send them out there with blacks. So that's what Jenny did. She created a robot clone of herself so that she could get into the rap game. And that robot clone is Nicki Minaj. And they just become a world stopping problem, the two of them. So, you know, her and Asian Doll has been a heck of a problem. She's also a clone that was created by the Chinese. And I don't know who in China created her, but she a Chinese clone rapper. Boy, she get in there and get some shit done. Like, when I tell you she gets some shit done, I'm telling you, you gonna be riding the bus. You gonna be riding the bus asking for free rides and shit with her. Her and Nicki Minaj, you gonna be riding the bus, asking for free rides, posting a sign up, trying to get some food, panhandling. Them two right there gonna shut your whole game down. Like, you gonna be at the bottom of the barrel society with them two. And that's just two of them. That's just two. Please remove these people off my property. It's more than that. It's more than that. I just ain't found all of them yet. I've only found them two. But I'm like, I'm gonna find all of y'all hoes in the rap game and in the music game hollering about you a black person when you really a Asian clone person created in the lab somewhere in Asia to fuck everybody's shit up. I'm like, I'm gonna identify all of y'all. I'm on a trek trying to get this done. And I don't know what the end result is going to be when I identify these people, but I know it'll stop a problem that's been going on for a lot of years where a lot of us got blocked out of Hollywood because of these fake ass rappers that they was cloned by somebody in Asia. She ain't no real Asian person. I'm like, you are an Asian clone person. Your family might be real, but you are fake. You was cloned for this specific purpose, and you have carried out what the purpose that you was cloned for. How do I know that you're fake? Because a real person would not spend their life doing this type of shit you doing. A real human, a real person, even if you grafted or humanized, would not waste their time with it. Only clones and robots waste their time like this. And that's because they was created in a lab, and this is what they was created to do. They have no choice. This is their life. You know people as being real or fake based on their behavior. If they caught up with fucking other people's life up, then that's a robot or a clone person, an AI. They call it AI. Or an android. Android is also AI. But if they're a real person, they have their own life. They don't have time to be messing around with other people's shit. They got their own life to live. Those are AI people. And they real too. And they have a soul. They can reproduce. And they go to the pit of hell. The Lord made them go to the pit of hell too. They thought they wasn't going to hell because they was created. I'm like, nope, you was going to hell. Y'all down there too. See, I speak freely about AI people because they're real. The public and the media is just now starting to, you know, let it be known. I've been talking about AI people for very, very many years. And a lot of times, their family is real people. Like a real regular ass person of some sort. But they are the ones that's AI. They're clone, they're an android, or straight up robot. I know clones are not considered to be AI, but I consider them to be AI because they was created. And you don't know what all they was created from. It could be anything. Extraterrestrials, animals, people, flowers, plants, fruits, vegetables. It's all kind of DNA they use to create these clone people. No, I'm not a clone person. I'm a grafted, humanized person. I was cloned a little bit, but I'm grafted, humanized from one entity. You know, I came from one entity. They switched me over several times. But these people, they might come from 2, 3 different entities, frogs, roaches, people. Like, they might have mixed 2 or 3 frogs or 2 or 3 roaches together, you know. You don't know what all they... It's like a clone person is a mixture of different shit. Whereas a grafted or humanized person is one entity. Whether it be a human or an animal, you come from one. They come from a mixture. See what I'm saying? From inception, they was a mixture of different stuff. The first time they hit the lab to get their cloning done, they mixed different shit together. Here, let me mix this and like a pot, you know, they threw it in a pot, mixed them and made them. With us, we wasn't mixed up, like thrown in a pot like that. We was just kind of rolled over time to be just whatever. You know, they take one animal or person and just kind of change it over time. With them, they take like numerous animals or people and whatever, just mix that shit together and make something. It's a slight difference, you know, very, very slight difference. But you'll know the difference based on behavior. Because them clones that was mixed together from different shit from the beginning, boy, I tell you what, they all up in your business, telling you this and that. They think they perfect, they think they shit don't say, excuse me, and they just out to get everybody. They out to get you. They have a very vengeful, hateful, evil personality most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. But that's what they was created for. That's how they was created. So that's why I don't like them. I don't go around them too much. I deal with them when they get themselves under control. But if they out of control, being evil, like I just steer clear of AIs. Just don't want to go around. And they don't know nothing, man. They don't never know shit. Like I be looking at Johnny Carson. I love Johnny Carson and Jay Leno. Be looking at their shows, you're like, who is it? I like that Johnny Carson. You don't know who Johnny Carson is? They're like, I never seen you. I'm like, what? That's a talk show legend. That's how you know they AI people. Clones included. They don't know who Johnny Carson is. I'm like, oh, you is crazy. Now that's crazy. That's sad you don't know who Johnny Carson is. I don't know what's sad. That's a sad part. Jay Leno, I know sometimes he can be a problem, but I hope that he do get a new show because them type of talk show hosts they was amazing. I mean, like, everybody loves them. Everybody loves them. They don't have no type of prejudice about themselves. So that's the type of talk show hosts we really enjoy. And, you know, they really put a better tone on society. Give us a better tone, you know. So best of luck to the good talk show hosts. I hope y'all can make a return if they put you out of business. And, you know, just stay diversified and just be nice to everybody, you know, don't try to be discriminatory. So anyway, I don't know if I'm taking a watch out today. It's kind of gloomy today. I would like to if the weather clears. Look, here go Genghis Khan. You showed up to work today. He gonna say don't touch me. Where you been at? still mad at me? You was here yesterday? You still being mean to everybody? You still being mean to everybody? You still don't like black people? Okay. I'm just checking, make sure, you know. Black lives matter. Remember that. You bitch, I hate it. Well, at least they made him look a little bit darker. He a Genghis Khan for him. He a ass. I'm gonna stay walking with his bitch ass till they fire him and get tired of him. Anyway, y'all be good. I ran my ops. I'll holler at you later. Bye.